Purple Square, Chapter 1. You got everything. So why are you still empty? You got the job. You got the house. You even got love. But something still feels wrong. Why? The Stoics knew this feeling. Marcus Aurelius felt it. Seneca wrote about it. They had everything and still felt hollow. Because the problem isn't outside you. The problem is inside. Purple Square, Chapter 2. The lie you were told. You were told, if you just get more, you'll feel better. More success, more followers, more money. But here's the truth. More things don't fix an empty soul. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. But how do you react when you have everything and still feel nothing? Purple Square, Chapter 3. Chasing the wrong peace. We chase pleasure. We chase fame. We chase people. But the Stoics asked, what if the thing you're chasing is the very thing making you unhappy? Because real peace doesn't come from adding things. Real peace comes from removing what's fake. Purple Square, Chapter 4. The inner war. Most people are at war, not with the world, but with themselves. They smile in public, but cry at night. They laugh on camera, but feel alone in the dark. The Stoic answer? Face your inner self. Sit with the silence. Ask, what am I avoiding by always staying busy? Purple Square, Chapter 5. Marcus Aurelius on the inner life. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. He was emperor of Rome, the most powerful man alive, and yet he still felt pain, sadness, and confusion. But he looked inward, not outward. You can do the same, because the kingdom you're trying to build out there already exists in here, hand to heart. Purple Square, Chapter 6. You don't need more. You need less. What if peace isn't something you gain, but something you return to? Let go of what drains you. Let go of fake goals. Let go of trying to impress people who don't even see you. As Seneca said, it is not the man who has little, but he who desires more that is poor. You're not empty because you have too little. You're empty because you expect too much. Purple Square, Chapter 7. Practice the void. The Stoics practice letting go. Every day, they reminded themselves, I could lose everything tomorrow, and I'd still be me. That's true power. To lose the world and not lose yourself. Can you sit with yourself in silence without fear? If yes, you've already won. Purple Square, Chapter 8. How to begin again. So what do you do now? 1. Pause. Breathe. 2. Write down what truly matters. 3. Cut out what doesn't bring peace. 4. Come back to your core, your values, not your cravings. Don't chase happiness. Build meaning. Don't fill the void with noise. Sit in the silence, because in that quiet place, you'll hear your soul again. Purple Square, Chapter 9. Final message from the Stoics. You are not broken. You are just disconnected, not from others, but from yourself. Reconnect. Remember, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you'll find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Purple Square, Chapter 10. Closing words. You're not alone. Many feel like you. Even the great philosophers felt lost. But they found peace, not by adding more, but by letting go. Today, you can do the same. Purple Square, Chapter 11. The voice inside you. There's a voice inside you. You hear it when you're alone. It says, something's not right. Even when life looks perfect, that voice is not your enemy. It's your truth, the part of you that knows. You were meant for more, but not more things, more meaning. Purple Square, Chapter 12. The trap of comparison. You scroll. You see others smiling. You see cars, travel, success. And you think, why not me? But the Stoics warned us. Comparison steals joy. Epictetus said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. You lose freedom when you live through someone else's life. Be present. Be you. Purple Square, Chapter 13. The inner garden. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant fear, anger, or greed, it grows. If you plant peace, patience, or love, that grows too. The Stoics told us, tend to your mind daily, without thoughts that poison you. Ask yourself, would I plant this thought if I knew it would grow? Purple Square, Chapter 14. The chase will never end. You say, I'll be happy when I get the job, when I get more money, when they love me. But when that comes, the next when appears. Again and again, the Stoics said, he who is not satisfied with little is satisfied with nothing. The chase never ends unless you stop it. Purple Square, Chapter 15. The myth of one day. We keep saying, one day I'll slow down. One day I'll take care of myself. One day I'll live fully. But what if one day never comes? Marcus Aurelius said, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do. Live now, because one day is not promised. Today is your gift. Purple Square, Chapter 16. Stillness is strength. In a world that moves fast, stillness feels strange. Silence feels scary. But that's where power lives. The Stoics practice stillness, not to escape life, but to see it clearly. The storm outside doesn't matter. If your inside is calm, be still, be strong. Purple Square, Chapter 17. Stop pleasing everyone. You try to be liked. You want people to approve. You smile even when you're hurting. But the Stoics taught, other people's opinions are not your truth. Let go of needing approval. Ask, am I living for them or for me? Be kind but not controlled. Purple Square, Chapter 18. Owning your pain. Pain is not weakness. Pain is a message, a teacher, but most people numb it. They run. They hide. The Stoics said, don't run from pain. Understand it. Ask, what is this pain trying to teach me? Face it. Feel it. Free it. Purple Square, Chapter 19. The power of enough. How much do you need to be happy? Enough food, enough rest, enough peace. But most people want more than enough, and that's why they suffer. Seneca wrote, being poor is not having too little. It's wanting more. Want less. Enjoy more. Purple Square, Chapter 20. You were never broken. You feel lost. You feel tired. You feel empty. But listen, you're not broken. You're not weak. You're just tired pretending. You don't need to be fixed. You need to be real. The Stoics remind you, everything you need is already inside. Return to yourself. That's where peace begins. Purple Square, Chapter 21. The illusion of control. You plan everything. You want things to go right. You hate surprises. But life doesn't follow your script. The Stoics taught the dichotomy of control. Some things are in your control. Most are not. You can't control the world. But you can control how you respond. Peace comes from letting go of what you can't change. Purple Square, Chapter 22. The burden of regret. You keep replaying the past. What you said, what they did, what you should have done. But the past is gone. Only the lesson remains. Marcus Aurelius said, let each thing you do, say, or intend be like that of a dying person. Act with presence. Let regret go. You're still here. That's what matters. Purple Square, Chapter 23. The fear of the future. You worry about tomorrow. Will I lose my job? Will they leave me? Will I fail? But the future isn't real yet. You're carrying pain for days that haven't even come. The Stoics remind you, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca, come back to now.